Okay.
Yes, this is math class.
Please.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, this is math class. We are about to present. Take a look, take a watch. All right, attention, please. Attention. I think this is the long-awaited subject you wanted. I believe you will not have a lunch of today if you are not at the math lesson. Math, as I said, is a combination of all these other three subjects. So it is important you get acquainted too. Math also is one of the core subjects which you need to learn. Is it okay? Without it, your subjects, your results are not graded. So we are getting on. Please take a look and listen. And maybe we expect this time more questions from you. We have not put a lot of assimilations and then uh, animation just because yes, last time you said there were more animation than assimilation. So we are dancing to really how you prepare that. So what you have seen, just enjoy it and take it like that. Okay.
Welcome, dear learners. I take this opportunity to welcome you back this new term, and we are going to have a look at the theme data and probability. And since data and probability is a theme, it also has a topic under it. And one of the topics that we are going to take a look at is going to be what we are calling set theory. I believe you have ever interacted with sets, and if I talk of set theory, you really understand what set theory is. But I'm going to take you through set theory, and you will be able to understand what we are calling set theory. So we are going to begin with the definition of set theory. We shall look at the basic concepts of set theory. Then we shall look at some of the special sets. And let us begin with the definition of set theory. When we talk of set theory, it is a branch of mathematics that deals with the study of sets, which are collection of unique objects known as elements or members. And when we have, like, let's say you're given the hens, you're given the ducks, you're given the turkeys, or even you're given the animals, we can say this is a set of animals, this one is a set of birds, and the rest, and so on. Now, we have some of the basic concepts of a set. Let's say when we talk of a set, we say a set is a collection of unique objects. We always denote that one with a curly bracket. Example, if you're given 1, 2, 3, we say this is a set containing 3 elements. And if we talk of the element, an element is a member of a set. For example, if we are given this set 1, 2, 3, we can say 1 is an element of that set, and we can also say 2 is the element of that set, and we can also say this 3 is the element of that set. When we talk of subsets, we talk of a subset is a set that is contained within another set. Let's say if you have a set such as 1, 2, 3, then we can form other subsets from it. Like if we have 1, 2 is a subset of 1, 2, 3. And among other subsets, we also have an empty set, which is also considered to be a subset of this. We can also say 1 is a subset of the set 1, 2, 3. We We can also say 2 is a subset of 1, 2, 3, and 3 can also be a subset of 1, 2, 3. So we are going to look at the union of a set. When we talk of a union of a set, it is the combination of 2 or more sets. And the examples may be, if you're given sets, maybe if you're given a set A, B, and you're told to get the union of that set. So in our example, if you're given a set A, which is 1, 2, and set B, which is 3, 4, then you're told to get the union of A and B. We said at the beginning that the union of a set is a combination of 2 or more sets. You may be even having 3 sets, but for this case, we're having only 2 sets, and that is set A, and then we are also having set B. And the union of these sets will now be a combination. But you'll remember, if you're listing the union of a set, you're supposed to list without repetition. So the union of set A and B can now be 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That is as far as the union of a set is concerned. We are going to look at the 5th concept among the basic concepts, and that is the intersection of a set. The intersection of, when we talk of the intersection of a set, it is the set of elements common to 2 or more sets. Let's say if you're given 2 sets, A, which is 1, 2, and B, which is having elements 2, 3, then the intersection is that element which is repeated in set A, which is found in set A, and also found in set B. If we look at set A, we see that set A is having 1, and it is all having 2. And in set B, it is having 2 and a 3. But in these 2 sets, we can see that 2 is found in set A, and 2 is also found in set B. So implying that their intersection now becomes 2, since it is found in all the 2 sets. Finally, we can now look at the complement of a set. When we talk of a complement of a set, it is a set of elements not in a given set. For example, if you're given a set such as 1, 2, containing elements 1, 2, 3, and you're told to find, let's say if you're given a set which is 1, 2, and you're given another set which is 1, 2, 3, and you're told to find the complement of the first set which is containing elements 1, 2, then the complement of that set now becomes, the complement of this set now becomes 3, because 3 is not found in the first set. Because if we have to see the first set, it is only having 1, 2, and the second set is having 1, 2, 3. So if we talk of the complement of the first set, then the complement now becomes that element which is not found in this set here. And of course, we can see that the element which is not found in this set here is a 3. Because if we check on the second set, it is containing 3, but it is not in the first set. So the complement of the first set here is a 3. That is when we talk of the complement of a set. Now, we shall look at some of the special sets. And among the special sets we are going to look at, we shall look at what we are calling empty sets. We do call it a special set because it is a set that contains no element. And we shall also look at what we are calling universal set. When we talk of the universal, you can even take just from the word universe. Universe contains everything. And in the same way, when we talk of universal set, it is a set containing all elements under consideration. Even if you're having 20 sets, all the elements in those 20 sets, as long as the whole under consideration becomes the union of that set. But remember, if you're listing a universal set, you are supposed to list without repetition. If you repeat, then you have not listed the universal set, implying that it contains even elements not maybe found in the union. That is the universal set. And I believe after now we have seen all this, I will take you through a video clip on set summarizing what we have learned. And after you have seen the video clip, I will leave you with assignment. I will give you I will even give you the link so that you go and watch the video. After watching the video, finally you will go to the attempt the assignment. So you can see this video. It is telling us, you can see that the video is telling us that a set is a collection of objects. I told you that earlier at the beginning that the video is going to summarize what we have learned. A set is a collection of all the elements. And one thing that I did not tell you, we have what we call a finite set or infinite set. And when we talk of finite set or infinite set, a finite set is a set.
Entirety of mathematics.
You can see that a set which has the numbers that can be listed. And when we talk of the infinite sets, you can see the second one here. You can see the second one here, which has 1, 2, 3, and the dots that you're seeing here. The dots that you're seeing here means that the dots that you're seeing here means that the set cannot be, the number of elements in it cannot be counted. So you can keep on watching the video. I'll explain this part.
In the entirety of mathematics. So what is a set? A set is a collection of objects called elements. And this is very vague because we can have a set about anything that we want. And usually we talk about sets by drawing little circles. So for instance, if I want a set of, let's say, the numbers 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to draw a circle, and I put the numbers 1, 2, and 3 in there, and there's a set containing the numbers 1, 2, 3. And then we can write this formally in curly braces, and writing all of the.
I've already explained for you all this, and I believe you have understood the meaning of this video. And even when we talk of the finite set, you have already understood it. I told you at the beginning that it can be set can be inverted with a curly bracket. You can as well draw it in your using a cycle. And also, if you see from here, I told you that the zero dot implies that it is continuing. And finally, you can see that if you're given all the elements, you can list without repetition. I think you can keep on watching the video. I will give you the link. After giving you the link, you will watch and finally conclude with the assignment. Below, we have our assignment. You are supposed to watch the video below. After watching the video, you are going to attempt the assignment. I've given you the link here. The video is from YouTube. You are going to watch from YouTube. After watching, you are going to attempt this assignment. And the first assignment is, what is a set? After watching, you can now go ahead and attempt the assignment, and you can explain for us now the difference between the union and the intersection of a set. And I believe
that's all. That is all.
Did it end abruptly or?
No, it ended successfully.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Let me first introduce the maths group before you raise up your hand. Please stand up for the competition. We have the group teacher. The group teacher is here. Please say your name. Come and say your name on the camera.
Good afternoon, dear colleagues. I am Paul Francis Oume. I am a teacher at Skyline High School. Thank you so much.
Let's clap for him. Next is.
Good afternoon, colleagues. We still remain with Joshua Ronald, Baba SS.
Other maths group.
Good afternoon, colleagues. I'm Ruben Ambrose, teacher from Fantasy. Thank you.
Other maths group. Okay. Right. In other words, even all other physics 1 and 2 becomes a math group as well. Okay? So clap for yourself. Now, let me now welcome questions and concerns. I think they're burning. Issue there?
Very burning.
Very burning. Man with the solar now.
Just send the place of the field. Then the only concern is that during your presentation, you needed to include some photos. I'm sure on the website you have so many images about sets. You could talk about this set A as this or this. You could easily bring those photos and see them to enhance understanding.
Thank you.
And then I think when you're downloading the videos from YouTube, you can download them, but when we're using the active presenters, we can remove the voice. So because I was seeing the presenter is struggling with the video also.
Those are technological issues which we are just yet in the process of perfecting.
Okay, so you can reduce the volume and then you talk. Yes, so
Thank you. This time we have decided not to put more diagram because last time you said they were crowded. So okay, but with the more, with the technology, you don't just come suddenly. You take process. So as in next time we shall have in that one. Then we shall be possibly tomorrow. Maybe even in the YouTube, if you watch carefully, you can find them. Let's get from. Sorry. There was this one who raised the hand before.
This time round, we have understood the concept itself. The other time we had a lot of things, but conversation. This time we have
Please. There was a. Okay, I will come.
Yeah, I want to thank you, Mark, for the wonderful presentation. On the comment last time we brought in, we were able to thank them for having. We clap for them. Besides that, I have some observations that I made. If you check on the video that they played, basically the video, the accent of the person presenting basically was not clear to us. That I just fix our language. So it would look like my dear friend said, maybe you would make it a video, then you come to language so that it suits our language. Then the second one is that when the teacher was presenting and playing the video, he began explaining the concept he had explained at first. So that means he says the learners as repetition. Then lastly, still on the same campus assignment, the teacher was not very certain if the learners have understood. That's why he said, first one, what again, then do the exercise. That means he was very uncertain about the explanation. So those are the three comments that I observed.
Don't you think it was done to perfect more the knowledge it was? All right, that's you.
My brother, we had captured a few things because it's a matter of time, okay? We are well aware that we all come from very far. So we have to, yes, because we have so many types of sets. We still have disjointed sets, but we could not now capture that. But in the video, we have all those types of sets. Even more assessments to be done is at the end of that video. Okay? But we just listed a few, just because of time. Thank you for your observation.
And thank you for your.
We just get one comment and move. I think here
There was one person.
Yes.
Okay, briefly, these are now minor problems. Your slide was congested. Maybe next time, if it is congested, use animation, they come one by one because the learner will get confused there.
Okay.
And then about audio,
Hey, we are finished?
last in a few
Okay.
seconds. About the audio, when you are recording, if you don't want the video to come on the slide there, you mute it completely.
Okay.
Yeah, you mute it from there so that it will not appear in the recording. Thank you.
Okay.
We need the honest answer.
The honest answer, one of them. Please.
Thank you so much. Like Dr. said, I'd like to give you an honest answer. If you're given a pen and a paper to present what you're presented there, would you think it like that also?
I beg your pardon?
If you're given a document to present something the same like that, would you also do it in the same way you've done it in the video? If you're going to bring some drawings.
Yes.
In the pen and paper, you bring some drawings.
Oh, you have an alternative as an identity. But to us, we are saying yes. But how now cannot be what? How cannot apply?
No, like I mean,
Yes.
if you're given a pen and a paper, you bring some representing it. And that's the way it's true. But now if you bring like that, it looks more like history.
But, okay.
So maybe I
Yes.
can't find the best way for learners to understand that put in Venn diagrams.
Yes.
And that can also be done with what? With PowerPoint. You need only to consult the IT experts to show you how to do the Venn diagram.
Thank you so much, sir. Different teachers with different ways of what? Introducing an idea to the what? The learner. Thank you. Maybe to that one also applies to another person. I believe there's even another teacher here that may come with another one. Another way of introducing, even just a play. But it's just a what? Just a play. Just a play. Thank you. Lastly, Banana, you are raising up your hand.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My comment is not to the math department. It is to the facilitators. I believe that at some point you have opportunity to sit with the policy makers. Our area must have interacted with ISTEM, which was a project by the ministry to try and improve the teaching of sciences. Then came Sesame, which is struggling right now. In between there came Cyber, which disappeared. Now we have this training the science teachers with the hope that after the 6 months, I don't know what will happen. What is happening with our ministry? The sustainability of the interventions does not seem to go on for long. However, this that you have opportunity of interacting with those people can be sustained. You told us that we shall be interacting within the next 6 months. Now, after 6 months, what happens to us? Will this knowledge stop here? Or shall the means to take it up? It becomes a policy issue like SESAMAT, and then it's sustainable. I'm seeing that since it is being funded by an external body, what happens when the funding is withdrawn? So maybe to you, when you meet those people up there, this is something very good. If the academics can come up with a way of sustaining this throughout the teaching learning process, we can take it down to the intervening institutions. I think it would be very good. So that is just my observation.
Thank you so much.
Okay, what do I say? Haven't you said everything? Thank you very much. Your request, we shall take it there, but also, as you know, most of the projects that are funded have that issue. They normally last the period of what? Of funding. But these are skills that we are getting. And actually, you promised us yourself that you will start with what? The issue is once we implement, it means we are able to improve science teaching already, isn't it? However, the support that you need is in terms of the infrastructure and then the tools to use. Then you can improve on what? On science teaching. And I was thinking, how are we going to measure the progress? You know, I think the biggest indicator that people use by seeing students passing, isn't it? You know, but also want to stimulate the interest in these science subjects. For example, if you have 100 students sitting for O level, how many will opt for sciences in A level? You know, the same. The same observation I made here, the starting day, was made across all the clusters. When I said that we have very few female colleagues, in fact, I think we have 4 or 5 without. So they said us we are even better. With these 4 or 5 we have, we're actually what? Better off. There's clusters where they have not seen anybody. And they kept on asking, and these issues came up. So the first parameter that we have to look at is how to implement what we have learned today. And some of the things are not so complicated to implement, isn't it? But of course, like you have said, we are going to take the information back. And even the ministry official was here, was talking about what they were supposed to do, what they should have done already. I think you already know that, isn't it? But on our part, we shall take back the information. Then we shall make sure that we support you as much as we can to implement what we have started so far. Is that okay? But we also need to take note of when it is external funding. Once the funding pulls out, we always do what? Stop. But since these are skills acquired, I think we can always use them. That will go with the recommendations we're getting. We are the experts. We know how best to teach these subjects, isn't it? So the methodology used in biology may not apply in mathematics, isn't it? Actually, even topic-wise, what you have used to teach topic 1 may not be applicable for topic 2, depending on how you know your students, isn't it? And the way you're going to introduce. That's what I was saying. Please don't assume that these people have studied something in primary, so you build on that. No. Make your own assessment and then start from there, isn't it? So you can even gauge, what am I going to use in this class? Will a video be enough? Should I include simulation? You know, based on what you have gauged, isn't it? The ICT people gauged and thought we shall go with what they have came up with, isn't it? And it worked. Now, these ones, somebody was asking them, if we give you a piece of paper and pen, according to them, what they did was what? Was enough for that class. So, and being the experts, you retain that freedom of choosing the best tool to help you get across. But at the end of the day, you'll be measured by the progress your students are making, and then at UNEB, you'll still be measured there. If then Catherine has, I don't know how many students in a senior 4, how many will perform well in sciences, and then how many will proceed to A level, still in sciences. So those should be the biggest indicators. Going back to these people, the presenter seemed to, he's a very confident man. But when he was presenting there, he seemed not to be very sure, isn't it? I think it was about preparation, technology. But here we see he's a very confident man, but there, oh, it was disturbing. So, but you iron those out. Then when he played the video, he also wanted to learn from it. like his students. Oh, I've remembered, I should have told you infinite and then something like that. It's supposed to supplement what you're saying. You don't have, again, to learn from it. Okay, I think we are done with the presentations. We want to thank you so much. You have taken in as much as you can, isn't it? You learn today, then you apply tomorrow. You have really tried to do that, and we thank you so much. The presentations have been good. We are going we are going to upload this on the system, and I think we should do that first, isn't it? Because those people who have accounts, who have the rights, the group leaders can upload, isn't it?
Actually, the group leaders for them to review
Mm.
what has been submitted.
Mm.
So just choose any member of the group.
So,
Which
and then we upload. I think we can do that together, isn't it? As we go through.
All right, thank you so much for supporting us. There was no complaint. The presenter as if he was angry. Why you are not here?
It's okay.
Really, thank you for that. Members, please, always support me on YouTube. You go inside One Now TV, Lira City. Add there Lira City. That's when you will get me. Okay? Please, I pray that you support me. And always subscribe. We are maximizing on the number who are what? Subscribing. So that we go more live when even on phone. Please, are you ready to support me? Always go there and watch. Always go there and check. We shall be recording things which is academic and some parts of what? Some parts of fun. Everything here is going live on my what? On my YouTube. Yeah, I want to thank him. He is watching from just the beginning up to the end and still on. No, you'll get.
Yes. Thank you so much to our facilitator.